Welcome to Caracomp Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence.
A computer can now say no to your mortgage. And if you want to know why, you get 60 days to ask. Miss that window, and the reason can just disappear. Think about that for a second. The biggest purchase of your life, approved or denied, increasingly by software checking your income against payroll data in real time. If you've ever applied for a home loan, or you plan to, this story is about you. Same goes if you've ever applied for government benefits. Here's what just happened. A company called Checkr bought an income verification platform called Truve. Checkr's chasing a market it values at around $45 billion, verifying identities for mortgages, rentals, and government aid. The deal means these high-stakes checks are consolidating onto fewer and fewer automated systems. So when one of those systems gets you wrong, who do you call? Let's start with what Truve actually does. It plugs straight into payroll systems and banks to confirm your income the moment you apply. According to the reporting, it covers about 96% of the U.S. workforce, nearly everyone with a paycheck. That's fast, that's convenient, and here's the catch. When the data doesn't match up cleanly, it rejects you just as fast. Which brings us to a term that runs this whole industry. False rejection rate. That's how often a system wrongly denies a legitimate person. A real applicant, good income, honest paperwork, flagged as a problem anyway. And there's a trade-off baked into every one of these systems that you can't escape. Tighten the controls to catch more fraud, and you wrongly reject more honest people. Loosen them to let honest people through, and more fraud slips in. No system is both fraud-proof and frictionless. It's one or the other, always. So the question becomes, who are these systems tuned to protect? Right now, the answer is the lender and the agency, not you. Now the part that should stick with you. The law does give you a right. According to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, lenders must tell you, in writing, the specific reason you were denied. But you have to ask, and you only have 60 days to do it. Miss the window, and they don't owe you an explanation. Even when they do respond, the language is often vague. So vague you can't tell whether a computer flagged your income, mismatched your identity, or whether you were genuinely disqualified. You know something went wrong. You just can't tell what or how to fix it. Here's the real gap. We've automated the decision that changes your life. We have not automated the way to correct it when the machine is wrong. Checkr says it's committed to transparency and fairness. But transparency and access are not the same thing. Telling you that you were denied is transparency. Giving you a clear phone number, a real person, and a guaranteed window to dispute it. That's access. And that part is mostly missing. So here's the whole thing in plain words. Automated systems are deciding who gets a mortgage or government aid. When they wrongly reject an honest person, there's no clear standard way to fight back. The law gives you 60 days to even ask why, and the answer may not tell you much. Whether you're closing on a house or just filling out a form for benefits, a computer might decide your future faster than you can question it. Knowing that 60-day clock exists is the first thing that puts a little power back in your hands. The full story's in the description if you want the deep dive.
Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, Caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.